Insomniac dropped a brand new Spider-Man 2 trailer during Monday Night Football, and there were some very interesting Easter eggs I found.
The name's Sherlock Holmes and the address is 221B Baker Street.
Durag Nation, thanks to everyone who hung out at our live watch party for the trailer. As promised, I'm doing a follow-up video breaking down what I discovered while watching the TV spot at 0.25 speed. So hit the like button if you love Spider-Man 2 updates, but if this wasn't for you, change it to a dislike. The trailer opens with Miles and Peter wearing the upgraded and advanced suit 2 respectively, racing to the scene of the Venom attack in what appears to be downtown Manhattan. Miles is just swinging, but Peter is using the new web wings. From the battle damage on Peter's suit, it appears this was not their first fight before confronting Venom. Off in the distance, we can see the silhouette of Venom flinging cars out of the way. It seems he was intentionally trying to clear out space, and then he blows away the rest of them as he leaps to intercept the Spider-Man. We get a nice slow motion shot here of Venom grabbing Peter into the palm of his hand, showing that this version of Venom might be just as big as the Lizard, who can also grab Peter with one hand. Interestingly, the Venom in this TV spot has the same design as the one from the story trailer, but doesn't appear to be the same size. In the story trailer, Venom destroys one of Kraven's attack copters. If you compare the size of Venom relative to it and how Peter looks on a more traditional helicopter that's actually designed to fit multiple people, story trailer Venom looks almost the same size. So I think either he grew, or the Venom in the TV spot and the one in the story trailer are not the same host. Just like the Venom in the reveal trailer looks different from both of them. More on that later. After Peter is slammed to the ground, we cut to a shot of a cemetery where Peter is standing over two gravestones with his mask off. In the background, there's smoke coming from the city, indicating some kind of battle was happening. We get a close-up of Ben Jordan's face model, which I think looks perfect. He appears more mature, and the PS5 has made it even more realistic. This particular shot resembles the one from Tom Holland in Spider-Man No Way Home. Next, we cut to a shot of Miles Morales on his bed in his apartment. In the left corner of the room is the Puerto Rican flag representing Miles' heritage. Next to the bed, we see the photo from his solo game that he took at the Science Museum with Finn before he left for Brooklyn Visions Academy, and she became the Tinkerer. We get another close-up of Miles' face, and with the enhanced CGI, the new hairstyle looks much better. Still not feeling it though. Miles then charges electricity in his right hand, which leads to a smooth transition to Miles attempting to use a Venom punch on Venom. However, the symbiote turns his arm into a tentacle and throws Miles into a car. Peter then tosses a device at Venom that might be a glimpse at a new gadget we'll unlock later in the game. It appears to be a flashbang grenade, and it actually hurts Venom, causing the symbiote to become unstable and partially leave the body. However, we can't see the face due to the light. Peter then escapes, and we get to see a new symbiote attack where Venom does a ground slam and causes sharp symbiote tentacles to chase Peter. They then explode in a way that looks similar to the symbiote launch ability we saw during the first gameplay demo. Peter crashes onto a taxi, which triggers a transition back to Miles' apartment. We see a close-up of a picture he took with his father back when Miles did not have a hairline. This game will further explore the grief Miles is still going through about losing his father that gets reignited by the escape of Martin Lee, the man responsible. Miles grabs his mask, and we cut to a close-up of Peter holding his own mask. We see he was looking at the graves of Aunt May and Uncle Ben. May's gravestone says, "When you help someone, you help everyone." The famous quote from Spider-Man PS4 that was also used in No Way Home. Uncle Ben's grave just says, "Beloved husband," instead of the iconic "with great power comes great responsibility." I thought that was a missed opportunity, though Peter at least makes a reference to responsibility near the end of the trailer.
My responsibility.
Peter and Miles both pull down their masks, and we return to the battle where Venom is running to attack Peter while he's hurt. Miles uses his webs to stop Venom, showing just how strong he is that Miles is struggling just to hold his arm in place. This also appears to be the first time we've seen Miles use the camouflage ability in any of the marketing material released for Spider-Man 2 so far. Peter then gets up and shoots out webs to brace himself as he summons the Iron Arms, which are now pure silver, unlike the ones in Spider-Man PS4. Peter yanks Venom towards him with the webs and then uses the combined power of the Iron Arms and his own legs to launch Venom into the air. This is one of the non-symbiote special moves you'll be able to use in combat with Peter, which was shown during the Digital Deluxe trailer. Miles then leaps up and does the new Mega Venom Blast, which now uses blue electricity. Venom is knocked to the ground, but this attack combo does noticeably less damage than the flashbang grenade that was thrown earlier. Peter then uses his webs and arms to slingshot himself forward and crashes into Venom like a missile. This is another special ability you'll be able to do as Peter with the iron arms, and we get to see the gameplay of it during the open world New York trailer. Venom is knocked into a Daily Bugle truck with enough force to cave it in, but he still seems unharmed. Venom then roars with his tongue out in a pose that appears to be a reference to Ultimate Spider-Man number 35. In this comic issue, Peter has the symbiote and gets so consumed by rage that he transforms into the full monster form temporarily. I think this is what will happen in Marvel Spider-Man 2, as not only were we shown Peter seemingly hunting Mary Jane in the story trailer, but the symbiote has a rage mechanic that causes the suit to transform and look more like Venom, giving Peter much more power. I believe Peter is the Venom attacking Kraven's forces, and that will be the section of the game where Venom will be playable. However, the battle with Peter, Miles, and Venom will obviously be against a new host after Peter loses the black suit. This is overall my favorite Spider-Man 2 trailer so far, and was much better than the version that leaked. Speaking of leaks, we had another big one with someone getting a full copy of the game they weren't supposed to. I'll talk about that in the next video on screen.